Welcome to the Temple of Sethraliss, a place of Sneks. Starting off pretty quick here, the Dust Devils have a healing surge that should be interrupted. There's also a neurotoxin that gets tossed out and you get put to sleep from it. I believe this can be dispelled by healers. On to the first boss, Sethraliss and Aspects. This lightning shield used to mean a lot back in the day, and it will still damage anyone attacking the wrong boss. That being said, it doesn't do a lot at 80, but it will demolish those lobies, so make sure you're on the right boss. Spells can be interrupted, but not overly scary. DPM will alarm for Jolt. Avoid the Cyclone Strike. Going down this path here, avoid the swirlies as best you can. This is the first mounted Sethraliss we encounter, but not the last. They cast electrified scales on themselves, which can be interrupted or dispelled, and they cannot be stunned. The Krolask also has a noxious breath they can use as well. There's also a power shot from other mobs that will knock you back. Simply dodge, as they could cause potential problems by pulling other mobs. In the boss room here, we have egg tenders. Many of them use a heal or a potion, and a lightning in a bottle leaves a small puddle on the floor that does damage. Clear the room to summon the boss. Merektha starts with a Noxious Breath ability, before finally burrowing into the ground. While burrowed, she moves around and across the room, knocking players in her path back. On top of that, some snakes hatch and need to be brought down. There's also a stun called Knot of Snakes that should be dealt with immediately, and good news, this one can be stunned. When she comes back up, Merektha will now only have the Blinding Sand ability. Turn your character away from her as she finishes the cast, or you'll be blinded. Then she'll burrow again with another set of snakes hatching. When she comes back up a final time, she will have both abilities that she had before, but you won't likely have to deal with them at that point. The following trash will also teach us the boss ability. The first elemental, as well as the following one, will cast a charge on themselves and then release it, dealing damage. You can interrupt the cast of the charge, or you can dispel the charge. More on this in a second. I'm going to take a second here just to enjoy some quality of life changes in this dungeon. These electricity balls used to toss you back to the beginning of that room, and they now only stun you. I love it. Finally, clearing the rest of the trash, some of these mobs will also change places, doing damage as they portal with a little swirly at their new location. Once all of the trash is clear, the energy of some of the mobs group up and summons the boss. Galvast himself will summon spires around him. These spires are what give him the charge to release and deal damage. He only consumes it when it gets full, so watch the charge bar next to his target plate. Players want to block the beams, taking stacks of Galvanize, which aren't too worrisome unless you're a tank, so preferably they are not blocking the beams. We used to tank him in the corner, which made blocking the beams easier, however I did not get into any groups that did that for footage. Here's some more balls that only stun us now. What an upgrade to this place. Once we get across the bridge, the Spark Channeler, who was casting the balls on the bridge, should be taken down, as he still does an AoE blast with swirlies on the floor. Now my favorite upgrade in here, the Eyes of Sethraliss, simply need to be charged. There is one on each side of the room. Orb Guardians can sometimes be imprisoned or other such crowd controls, but it does not always seem to work. Most of the trash itself is non-elite, so easily taken care of. Click on the eyes to charge them, and open the final door. Once again, we are taught what we need to do for the boss with the trash. The Hoodoo Hexer and Plague Doctor here can be interrupted, and the Heart Guardians should simply be tanked. Once the last 4 Hexers around the boss are dead, speak to the Avatar of Sethraliss to start the fight. This one is a healing fight, so healers, have fun. Please note, I don't remember if bandages help here. 4 Hexers spawn around the room, tainting the Avatar of Sethraliss and diminishing any healing done to her. Once they're all down, is when the healer should ramp up their healing. Additionally, the Heart Guardian drops a small orb that also heals the boss. Again, wait for the hexers to be down before clicking it. Plague Doctors also come out and have a little fun, interrupt their chain lightning as it's the most annoying. There are also toads here that I believe stun if you step on them, so be careful, Lobies. After 2 rounds of hexers, when the avatar gets to 100%, she joins us for one final pack and helps us destroy them. And that's it for Temporal of Sethraliss. If you ever are in the mood to hang out, I stream over on twitch.tv/senpai90. Thanks so much for watching, love you 3000, and happy time walking!